The Trump administration says U.S. entitlement programs are prone to waste and abuse. One official told CNN 20% of Medicaid payments are improper. Paul Spade checks that claim for PolitiFact.
Republicans in Congress are considering a bill that would cut federal spending along with a bunch of other things. And Russell Vought, the director of President Trump's budget office, recently went on CNN to talk about that bill. When the host asked him, would it affect Medicaid coverage? He said this.
I think they're totally ridiculous. This is AstroTurf. This bill will preserve and protect the programs, the social safety net, but it will make it much more common sense. Look, 1 out of every $5 or $6 in Medicaid is improper.
Did you catch that last part? He said 1 out of every $5 or $6 is improper. That would mean up to 20% of Medicaid checks should not have been sent. Is that right? Well, not exactly. The Medicaid office audits its own payments and then produces reports about them. The most recent report, which looked at payments from 2022, 23, and 24, found that only 5% of payments were improper. Now, you might be wondering, what is an improper payment? Well, it could mean that a check was sent to someone who's not eligible, or a check was sent for a service that was never actually performed, things like that. Some of it could be fraud, but the Medicaid office says that 80% of the time it's because someone just didn't fill out their paperwork correctly. Obviously, the office still wants to crack down on improper payments, and their reports show they've been getting better at it. You can see the percentage of improper payments is now at its lowest point in about 10 years. Now, some conservative analysts have taken issue with the Medicaid office audit, saying they could be much higher, the number of improper payments, than what's reported. At this point, though, these numbers are just speculative, and that's why the Truth and Media rates that Trump officials claim mostly false. Read more about this issue at WRAL.com.